This is BBC News. Our main headline. The threat from Hawaii's Kilauea volcano continues. People are warned to stay indoors due to the danger of toxic gases. OK, well, let's stay with that story now. We can speak to two sisters. Malika Dudley is a meteorologist with Big Island Now, and she is on the island of Maui. And her sister, Emily Clearwater, lives on the island with the erupting volcano. It's thought her home has been destroyed by the lava. Well, let's go first now to Malika. Malika, with your kind of scientific head on, what are the big concerns now about the volcano?
Well, since the event began 2 weeks ago, we have seen multiple fissures. We're in the 20s now, spewing out lava, degassing copious amounts of sulfur dioxide. We've dealt with concerns from ashfall to acid rain to sulfur dioxide poisoning. And now with the ocean entries, we're also dealing with something called laze. Laze is that giant white plume you see when hot lava interacts with the ocean. It's hydrochloric acid, steam, and fine glass particles. And this is also of concern. So we're definitely watching our winds. The trade winds have been blowing, so that is good news. But our communities downwind, even with a little bit of a shift in the wind, they could be impacted. So we're watching this situation very closely and monitoring it. Of course, the biggest concern is the lava covering people's properties and their homes. And that has been
Malika, yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but that's exactly what we think has happened to your sister. Emily, let's speak to you now. You had to evacuate with your family.
Yes, we evacuated about 2 weeks ago.
And we can see a picture now. We're just going to show people at home. You on the left of this picture with your family here, and on the right-hand side, hopefully if we can see it, is a huge flow of lava, which is actually quite a stunning, striking image. And underneath all there, somewhere, you think is your house.
Yes. Yes, it's very beautiful and powerful, but at the same time, it's really sad and emotional.
And I understand you hadn't long bought that house.
We worked very hard to be able to afford it, and we bought it actually 4 months ago.
And this must just be devastating for you. What's running through your mind now?
It's a roller coaster of emotions. You know, we had a lot of stress, but because I'm 6 months pregnant, I was trying my hardest not to give in to those emotions. Now that our land and our house is covered, it's a strange relief to kind of begin to have closure on the situation instead of all the other hundreds of people that still don't know whether or not the lava will take their home away from them.
That's right, and I've seen the pictures of the place you bought, the little cabin and the beautiful countryside there, and we can see it now. It looks idyllic, and you and so many others there have had to just, well, walk away, get away from this, because that area that we can see now is just covered in lava.
Yeah. It's mind-blowing.
And Malika, on the, you talked us through the risks now. Where do we go from here? What's likely to happen? How long is this likely to last?
Well, that's what's really interesting. You know, scientists from the USGS and the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory have been collecting data, samples, and bringing them back to the lab and trying to see the chemical composition of this lava, and they've been expecting a change. So up until Friday afternoon, what's been coming out of the ground has been this older lava that's been stored deep down underground for decades, maybe as far back as 1955 or older. As this lava came to the surface, it was a more slow-moving, viscous lava. But on Friday afternoon, it was confirmed by data that they collected and tested that now it is the newer, fresher magma that has drained out of Pu'u'o'o crater that is making it to the surface, fountaining in a spectacular fashion up to 350 feet into the air. And this lava is newer, it's fresher, it's hotter, it's more fluid. And that's why over a matter of less than 24 hours, we saw that lava move just hightail it for the ocean. I think it's covered 3.8 miles in less than 24 hours, moving at a clip
it's
up to
that
300
speed.
meters
Sorry
per
to
hour.
interrupt, Malika. And it's that speed, isn't it, that's caught everyone now, and why those evacuation centres are set up. Malika, thank you so much for your expertise, and Emily, thank you for sharing your story. And of course, our thoughts are with you, and we hope you get back on your feet soon. Thank you both.